Well, just in the last hour at the state capitol tonight, a piece of legislation passed through the House that would impact hundreds of thousands of Minnesota students and their families.
The plan would give every student free breakfast and lunch, regardless of their parents' income. As you can imagine, it comes with a very big price tag. Danny Spiewak is live at the Capitol with what's happening tonight. Danny?
Well, Julie and Randy, it took more than 2 hours of debate, but eventually late tonight, the DFL-led House did pass this measure for universal school meals for all kids, regardless of their family income. But they had to overcome Republican opposition, many of whom argued that this is, quote, reckless spending, and they say it gives tax dollars to wealthy families and districts that they say don't need it.
During the first 2 years of the pandemic, the federal government covered free breakfast and lunch for all students. But those waivers have expired, leading some states to establish their own universal meal programs.
Minnesota can and should join them.
DFL Representative Sidney Jordan says an estimated 1 in 6 kids in Minnesota don't have enough to eat, but a quarter of those kids come from families that make too much money to qualify for federal meals.
We know hunger is something that too many students bring with them to their classrooms. And the current status quo is letting Minnesota school children go hungry.
Jordan's proposal would cost the state about $387 million over fiscal year 2024-25 to pay for meals not covered by the federal government. Republicans say it's unnecessary.
Everyone wants to feed kids, so we need to get that straight. But there's always two ways of doing things.
Republicans authored several amendments, including proposals to expand the income eligibility for free meals, without going so far as to cover all income brackets.
Paying for lunches for every student, kids that can afford it, families that can afford this, that doesn't make sense.
This is reckless spending. Government pushing these mandates.
But DFL leaders say the program would save all families between $800 and $1,000 per year.
This is a bill that would cut costs at a time when food costs are rising.
So this bill now needs to pass the Senate. It's in committee in that chamber. And then, of course, if the Senate passes it, Governor Walz would need to sign it. He tweeted shortly after the House passed it tonight that he says he is ready to sign this into law when it gets to him and that he supports the measure. Back to you.